Tag, you're it. Simple children's game, right? Well, not if you play it like this. Tag.
The Pro2Go World Chase Tag Championship is played by professional parkour athletes and freerunners, but I'm not one of them.
I'm not sure this is a good idea.
For the first time in London, us amateurs can relive those playground memories. This revamp of it combines the jumps and acrobatics of parkour in a team competition where players have only 20 seconds to evade, or in my case, get caught by their opponent.
Some people will see Watford's FA Cup final clash against Manchester City as a real David versus Goliath. That might be true from the perspective of spending power, but if you look at the Hornets' rich history, actually they're not overshadowed. So with record viewing figures of the Women's World Cup, it's more of an opportunity than just the semi-final. They can inspire a whole generation of ladies to think, actually, I don't need to leave and go to America. I can stay here and make us a professional footballer. If they do that, they'll face in the final either the Netherlands or Sweden on Sunday.
Rooting for them, won't we, Antoine?
We will indeed. Hopefully it'll be coming home.
Hopefully, thank you.
Question to you, Strauss. During that period, there were many highs, but of course there was also a lot of lows. Yeah. What did you learn from that period and what did you take from it?
Well, I think firstly that if you want to achieve something special, you need to be very clear-minded and focused on achieving that goal. And
First and foremost, Anthony, how do you feel?
I feel good. Tired. Training kept us how it is. Train hard. Fight easy.
If you were to give a message to all of the young Londoners and older Londoners who weren't able to come today but are searching for what they want to do in their life or how they want to develop forward, what would that message be, Deontay?
The message I would give every ear that would listen, that never give up, no matter what. You know, keep a strong work ethic, keep a strong mindset. Your mindset is everything. The mind controls.
When you look back to your career, that loss against Joshua in 2015, if you were to speak to that version of yourself now, what would you say?
I'd say, idiot, go and train properly. You know, you can't fight no top guys messing around training in Brixton. Go and train properly.
So if you were in the ring with that version of yourself today, how many rounds would he last?
I don't know, man, because that person still had the junkyard dog in him and he was still a warrior by nature anyway.
Jamie is a Wimbledon mixed double champion, but he may have to beat Andy to reach his men's double dream.
A lot of people were hoping for the Murray Dream Team when it comes to Wimbledon. Is it, in your mind, would it be better to be with your brother one day to win the title or against him in the final?
I'd rather be playing on the same side of the net as him in the Wimbledon final than playing against him. That would be like incredibly awkward and weird to have to do that.
So then if it does happen this year, what's going to go through your mind when you're walking onto court opposite your brother?
Well, I mean, in a way you're conflicted.
Parkour's routes are in free, open spaces, whereas World Chase Tag takes place on a restricted course.
So when you take parkour and you essentially bring it inside to something like World Chase Tag, does it support your principles or is it just a new iteration that you think actually it's fun to do different things?
In parkour there is so much controversial. I will talk for myself. For me, it definitely support my belief.
So how hard of a decision was it to go to Greece when you're a Cannon Town boy, London born and raised, to go to a completely different country where you didn't speak the language? Was it a culture shock to begin with or were you just excited to go somewhere new?
For me, I was excited. Luckily in my life I've been able to travel to different countries and different places because of football. But a lot of people from where I'm from, they just have that small mind where it's just kind of...
People don't know what it feels like to have so many fans chanting your name, but also if things go wrong, so many people can at you on Twitter or they can comment on your Instagram.
Exactly.
When you see negative comments, how do you overcome them?
I just laugh at them, serious.
An athlete's life is a repetitive cycle of stretching, training, stretching, racing, and finally a bit more stretching. Amani Lara balances all of this whilst being a university student with the help of her coach Steve Fudge.
So with your studies of psychology, does that help with you preparing for races?
I would say it helps and sometimes it's a bit of a hindrance because of the
Pro Foundation football tournament is not only given these boys the hope of achieving their footballer dreams, but created a safe and positive environment whilst raising money for a good cause.
Yeah!
Come on, boy. You said you were ready.
Antoine Allen, ITV News.